Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a beer courtesy of Mark. He sent me a whole 4-pack of this stuff because last time he sent it to me, it wasn't really necessarily that fresh. Though despite being like months in, it was still mind-blowingly really good. So I can't imagine how this is because this is dumb fresh. This was canned, golly, not even 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Let's go about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. No less than that. A week and a half ago. And then he also sent me the Fatheads shirt. Look at that. So thank you, Mark. That's dope. Love it. I mean, you guys already know, big fanboy of Fatheads. This beer is insane. It's got 3 GABF medals, 3 World Beer Cup medals. The World Beer Cups include gold in 2023 and this year. And then I believe this batch is getting sent to GABF. Good luck to them. Hopefully they win. And also it's Monday Night Football, so Cincinnati Bengals are playing. Cleveland, Ohio, whatever. Let's go Bengals. Jamar Chase. I need to put up a lot of points for me for fantasy. So, all right, let's go. Is it Imperial? What do they call it? They call it a double hoppy red ale. It's like an Imperial red ale. Blah blah blah. 9% Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, Fato. Obviously some crystal malt and all that stuff in there. American ale yeast, award-winning beer. Let's dig into this guy. Beer comes in a beautiful kind of a medium amber color, a nice kind of like dark, kind of like cranberry hue in the lights, but a nice crimson look to it. Obviously a tan head on that. Looks nice. So, strangely enough, this beer holds up differently than a Headhunter. I don't know why, despite the fact that this beer has crystal malt. It really smells similar, very, very similar to the batch that I had that was like months and months old. And this is like literally a week fresh. A week and a half fresh. Oh, it's intoxicating. I mean, like, man, it's I love it. It's a combination of like dank cannabis, sweet, raisiny malts. It's tropical too. It's like ripe mangoes, juicy grapefruit, papaya. Oh my god! And this like very like green blunt marijuana thing. Oh man, like dirty blunt wrapper kind of thing going on too. And then like just big juiciness, like man, like concentrated papaya juice for days, mangoes, sweet citrus, covered with that kind of like caramel, like charred creme brulee kind of malt character. Oh, it's so intense. It's so delicious smelling. I forget what the beer was. Swisher, whatever. I think it was Swisher or something. But it was a concoction from Augie Carton from Carton Brewing, and he basically like wanted to make a fruity blunt kind of thing, and like he used like the dankest hops he could with a ton of fruit puree, and that's sort of what it tasted like. And this beer sort of does that with the dankest of hops, but no fruit puree, just the most fruity tropical hops as well. So a combination of dank and fruity. It smells ridiculous. Oh yeah, I don't have that cold. Nice. Wow. Haha. It's a big boy. Big bitterness, big flavor. Woo! Wow, this is intense. Oh. Wow. So first thing you notice is that if you don't have it chilled down too much, it's a very bitter beer. This is very, very, very bitter. The immediate analogy, like if you full blind me and didn't give me the nose, and it just gave me the palate of that rich of a bitterness, I would think like Arrogant Bastard. There are a few beers on the market that just taste this ambery, like, you know, the color like that, you know, Arrogant Bastard is like an American Strong Ale, what do you want to call it? It's got this kind of similar color thing. But it's very bitter, and this beer sort of like is in that realm. So if you like Arrogant Bastard, you're gonna like this. This is like a hoppy, like more hoppy, fruity version. Big blunt character all the way. Very marijuana forward. Very weed, resin, pine, like all these like green and brown color flavor characteristics. And then it's also topped off with it just like the nose. Big, rich. Like almost like charred, juicy grapefruit thing. Like just get a grapefruit, throw a bunch of sugar on it, and just like char it. And you used to get that caramelized sugar, sweet citrus thing. Big mango, big papaya, long bitterness. The malt comes with this kind of like, just like the nose, this kind of raisin, date, caramelized sugar thing too. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's a battle of flavors because the first thing you notice is bitterness, but you take a smaller sip, and then you get the really big kind of dank green marijuana flavors. But then you take another, and then you think about it again, and it gets super tropical to you, super mangoey, super papaya-y. The complexity on this beer is insane because again, you don't think about it, and all you get is like the warming 9% alcohol, the big bitterness, and it's very what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's very blunt beer, and then like blunt doesn't taste like blunt, but also like it's a very punchy beer. But then it also has like pretty parts to it that like light bitter malt. Really, the malt is like it's there, colors and has a flavor to it, but it's really dominated by bitterness and hot flavor. So you think that you might be relying a lot on malt on the character on the flavor, but honestly not. Especially when it's this fresh, I feel I'm getting the most expressive part of the hop character and the bitterness. Well, bitterness will probably stay, but I feel like the malt would sort of balance it out with age. The hops will sort of take a little bit more of a backseat, and the malt to sort of help balance out the bitterness. But yeah, when this is fresh, it's a very sharp, divisive beer, I'd say. I'm loving it though. I honestly I want to say I sort of like it. You know what? It might be the best version of this. Might be when it's in between fresh and what I had, like this beer and what I had, like somewhere in between, because it's very it's very intense. Like I'm a guy that sort of likes this kind of stuff, and I've been loving stuff like Arrogant Bastard, but it is a very there's a lot going on. It's a very intensely bitter and a very intensely flavored beer. That's so good though. How this? I'll give it a little bit of a. I'll like re-review it for you guys because he gave me 3 cans. I'll probably share one review. The other 1 or 2 like with age, not like age. You know what I mean? A few weeks. Let's give it a few weeks, right? This beer is incredible. It's how this. Yeah, it's for the Arrogant Bastard people. I know some of you guys like the Ruthless Wine or whatever from the Sierra Nevada. I mean, I liked it from that box. But this is way more intense than that. This is way more punchy, bold. For me, I just wish you could pull like just the hair of the bitterness off. Like I was a big fan of the Arrogant Bastard, but like this is a little much. And even the Double Bastard was freaking great. It's a little much. Wow. Oh. You know what it is? I also just have it like at like probably 45, 50 degrees. I probably need a little bit colder than this, but it's still absolutely freaking delicious. You know what? They don't make enough beers like this. Screw it. 97. That is bonehead. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for the shirt. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the cans. Because I can't wait to A, share this, and B, maybe have another can with a little bit more cooler temp and a little bit more age on it. Just like a few weeks or something. Nothing crazy, right? Wow, this beer's intense. 97. Cheers later.